Hello and welcome back to another reaction. Today is a very special reaction because today is the 50th anniversary of Jaws. Now what brings me to Jaws? Well, firstly I saw a news article recently pop up saying it's the 50th anniversary today. And secondly, this is a film that my mum said is the film that made her scared of going into the water. Now I do know this film is about a shark, and I also know that sharks are not the apex predator of the waters. So, with this knowledge of knowing it's a shark and the fact that it's 50 years old, how is this film going to compare to a couple of the more modern horror films I've watched? As for any of you guys that are new to the channel, if you haven't seen my previous horror reactions, you know I don't do horror too well. So, to find out how it compares, I'm going to be keeping track of every single time I jump or have to look away, and I will compare that to the previous horror films I've watched. Now going forward for all future horror movie reactions, I now have a new fancy watch that can measure my heart rate, which I will also be incorporating into the video. So, let's take a swim into Jaws, shall we? How old fashioned these hairdos are.
Where are we going?
Swimming!
I'm not drunk!
When you say that, you kind of are.
I'm going! I'm definitely coming!
I've not done a skinny dip for a long time now. Well, to be fair, I've only ever done one skinny dip, and that was about 2 years ago.
Come on in the water!
Take it easy, take it easy.
It must be in the backyard.
In Amity, you say yard.
They're in the yard, not too far from the car.
Where are they?
How's that?
Like you're from New York.
Mom, I got cut.
You guys were playing on those swings. Those swings are dangerous. Stay off there. I haven't fixed them yet.
I think you're gonna live. It's not the biggest
Hello.
thing I've ever seen in my
How
life.
many friends you got?
Yeah? I'll be out in about
Not like you did last
15,
week.
20 minutes. All right?
Listen, Chief, be careful, will you?
In this town? Hey!
Oh, it's the police.
Bye!
Amity. Whereabouts is that? I guess it's like somewhere in America. Is it east or west coast of America? I've never heard of this place before. You guys are gonna have to let me know whereabouts it is. Oh, it's an island.
I was sort of passed out. She must have drowned. Look, I reported to you, didn't I? You're an islander?
No, New York City. You here for the summer? Come on. Oh, Jesus.
Now, we got a bunch of calls about that karate school. It's 9-year-olds from the school have been karateing the picket fences. The medical inspector.
Yeah.
Got a typewriter. Remind you, yeah, because this is 50 years old.
Where do we keep the beach closed signs?
We never had it.
No?
4th of July. It's funny, that little banner in the background had 50th anniversary on it too.
If I can't get service from
Chief, Holly sent me to find you that there's a bunch of Boy Scouts out in April Bay doing their mile swim for their merit badge.
Take the stuff back to the office and get to work on those signs. Beach is closed. No swimming. I order the Amity PD.
Chief Brody! What's out there? Listen, we had a shark attack at South Beach this morning, man. Fatal! I gotta batten down the beach.
Charlie, take me out of those kids, will ya?
How times have changed. Police get in trouble for doing that.
Martin, you gonna shut down the beaches on your own authority? We're really a little anxious that you're rushing into something serious here. I'm only trying to say that Amity is a summer town. We need summer dollars.
Well, what else could have done that to that girl?
Well, I think possibly, yes, a moving.
That's not what you told me over the phone.
I was wrong. We'll have to amend our reports.
And you'll stand by
I'll
that?
stand by you.
Don't you appreciate the gut reaction people have to these things?
Harry, I appreciate it. I'm just reacting to what I was told.
You yell shark. We've got a panic on our hands on the 4th of July.
get my raft and go back out in the water.
Alex, Kintner, they're beginning to prune. Just 10 more minutes.
No, I just wanted one simple thing. When do I get to become an islander?
Never. Never. You're not born here. You're not an island. Maybe.
Don't bother him, okay? All right.
Hey, Marty, I know you got a lot of problems downtown, but I've got a couple of problems at the house I wish you could take care of.
One, I've got some cats parking in front of the house. I can't get down to the office, and that garbage truck next to the office has garbage in it.
No.
And they can play out here on the beach.
All right, let him go.
We know all about you, Chief. You don't go in the water at all, do you?
Some bad hat, Harry.
Pepe, come on, Pepe. Pepe.
Shit.
Hitler is the kid who was missing from the beat. Look, it's not just the Gazette. She's advertising in out-of-town papers. Now, people are going to be all over this.
Any special questions?
Is that $3,000 bounty on the shark in cash or check?
That's private business between you fishermen and Mrs. Kennedy.
We're going to put on the extra summer deputies as soon as possible. Try and use shark spotters on the beach.
Are you going to close the beaches?
Yes, we are.
Only 24 hours.
I'm gonna take my headphones out.
You all know me. Know how I earn a living. I'll catch this bird for you, but it ain't gonna be easy. Not like going down the pond chasing bluegills or tommycats. This shark, swallow you whole. Down you go. I value my neck a lot more than $3,000, Chief. I'll find him for 3, but I'll catch him and kill him for 10. I don't want no volunteers. I don't want no mates. There's too many captains on this island. $10,000 for me by myself.
Thank you very much, Mr. Quint. Take it under advisement.
Mr. Mayor, Chief. I mean, if they live 2,000-3,000 years, they don't know.
Enough. You're not going to even be able to go to sleep tonight here. Want to get drunk and fool around?
Yes, please.
Hey, Mikey really loves his present.
Where is he?
Sitting in it.
Good.
What's he got?
All right, Michael, out of the boat.
Get out of that boat!
It's his birthday tomorrow.
I don't want him on the ocean.
He's not on the ocean. He is in a boat. He's not going to go in the water.
But I want him to read the boating regulations, the rules, you know, before he goes out on his own.
Oh, that doesn't really happen, does it?
Did you hear your father? Out of the water now!
To be fair, I'd probably act like that too. But I'm pretty sure sharks don't do that. Or maybe this one might, but has a shark ever attacked a boat like that? I've not ever seen anything in the news about something like that. Yes, on a surfboard or bodyboard, but I've never seen or heard of them attacking a boat like that. Is that actually going to work?
And... Guys, taking it right out. Can't we go home?
You're not going to get it that quick. Just the photos are a bit chilling. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, that one looks nasty. Oh! What? Oh my god. Yeah, no. Are you helping him?
We go home now.
The music definitely makes it, but unfortunately the music also gives it away when it's no longer in hunt mode.
Hey! How many guys are going to put aboard that boat?
Where are you going with that? I'm going off the boat. Oh, no. Please, please. Help me get those guys out of the boat, will you, please?
Gentlemen, the officer asked me to tell you that you're overloading that boat.
You got to get somebody to help us.
What happened to the extra help we're supposed to have?
That's not until the 4th of July. Between now and then, it's you and me.
Launch out there?
Yeah?
Well, none of them are going to get out of the harbor alive.
Lenny, that's what I'm talking about. You know their first names. Talk to those clowns.
Listen, could you tell me how I can find Chief Brody?
Who are you?
Matt Hooper. I'm from the Oceanographic Institute.
Oh, for Christ's sakes, you're the guy we called. I'm Brody.
Oh,
What can we do for you?
Well, I think the best thing for me to do is to see the remains of the first victim, the girl on the beach.
Is all that boats going around going to attract sharks like that?
Yeah, here's where we have it. Probable boating accident. Partial remains. The torso has been severed in mid-thorax. Right arm has been severed above the elbow. This was no boat accident. Did you notify the Coast Guard about this? No. And portions of the ribcage are intact. Do not smoke in here. Thank you very much.
Oh.
This is what happens. It indicates the non-frenzied feeding of a large squalus, possibly Angimanus or Asurus glaucus. Now.
Hey, what? What's a squalus?
Found in these waters. Didn't you get on a boat and check out these waters? Well, this is not a boat accident, and it wasn't Jack the Ripper.
We've only just recently found out who Jack the Ripper was. Considering how early in the movie it is, it's certainly not that shark.
Everybody on the fish end, okay? Guys, can we please get organized?
Ben Gardner, get this?
No, we got him. Come on, guys, come on, please. I need a picture for the paper. We're ready. Thank you. We're ready. Can you get that?
I don't know. I think it's from a cove.
A what?
But what kind? What kind of shark?
Tiger shark.
A what? What is this bite radius crap?
It's not a shark.
All right, wait,
what I am saying is that it may not be a shark. There are all kinds of sharks in the waters, you know? The chances that these bozos got the exact shark...
now there's no other sharks like this in these waters.
It's 100 to 1. But the fact is that the bite radius on this animal is different than the wounds on the victim. Now, what I want to do is very simple. The digestive system of this animal is very, very slow. Let's cut it open. Whatever it's eaten in the last 24 hours is bound to still be in there, and then we'll be sure.
That's a smart thing to do.
Maybe the only way to confirm it, huh?
Look, fellas, let's be reasonable, huh? This is not the time or the place to perform some kind of a half-assed autopsy on a fish. Cut open and see that little Kentner boy spill out all over the dock.
Chief Brody,
Yes?
I just found out that a girl got killed here last week. And you knew it. You knew there was a shark out there. You knew it was dangerous. But you let people go swimming anyway.
No, he didn't. It was the other guy. He wanted to close the beach.
Still, my boy is dead now. And there's nothing you can do about it.
I completely get what she was saying and justified. She needed to do that to the mayor, not the chief. No, she's not wrong. You needed that slap. You told him it was a boat accident.
I'll take it out to her and dump it in the drink.
Dump it in the drink? So cute.
Give us a kiss. Because I need it. Get out of here.
Your husband's home.
Yes.
I'd really like to talk to him.
If you're coming over with gifts like that, you can let yourself in any time to mine.
How was your day? Is anyone eating this?
No.
Help yourself.
My husband tells me you're in sharks.
Excuse me. Well, yes,
I think those are meant to be an insect sharks.
Yes, I am. When I was 12 years old, my father got me this boat, and I went fishing off it. And I hooked a scup, and as I was reeling it in, I hooked a 4.5-foot baby thresher shark, proceeded to eat my boat. And I swam back to shore, saw my boat being taken apart, and ever since then, I have been studying sharks. I'm going to go to the Institute tomorrow and tell them that you still have a shark problem here.
You told me the shark was caught.
They caught a shark, not the shark. Not the shark that killed Chrissy Watkins. And probably not the shark that killed the little boy, which I wanted to prove today by cutting the shark open. But you want to let that breathe for nothing.
Oh, wow. It's been that kind of day. He's just poured himself, what was that, a half a pint?
Martin hates water. Martin sits in his car when we go on the ferry to the mainland. This is a childhood thing. There's a clinical name for it, isn't there?
Drowning.
To be fair, that does it. I nearly had a drowning accident once in a swimming pool, and it took me ages to get back in the water.
Then why don't we have one more drink and go down and cut that shark open?
That is a good idea. But I just wanted to ask, because, like, sharks don't eat boats. I mean, I've heard of shark attacks with people on, like, surfboards and paddleboards and stuff, but no, a shark has never eaten a boat, like he said a minute ago.
Open the digestive tract.
What's that? Is that the colour of his stomach? What's that, like stomach acid?
It's like a
Can, a couple bits of fish.
He didn't need a car, did he?
Someone probably threw that in a river.
That's it.
Gotta close the beach, call the mayor.
Got a bigger problem than that, Martin. You still got a hell of a fish out there. With a mouth about this big.
Oh, wow.
Where are you going? We gotta find him right now. He's a night feeder.
On the water?
Well, if we're looking for a shark, we're not gonna
Is
find
that
him on the
true?
way.
Yeah, but I'm not drunk enough to go out in a boat.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Oh my god.
But in Amity, one man can make a difference.
He's
In
got a whole
25
bottle.
years.
You rich?
Yeah.
Yeah, how much?
Well, personally or the whole family?
Bloody hell, that's rich.
Doesn't make much sense for a guy who hates the water to live on an island either.
It's only an island if you look at it from the water.
That makes a lot of sense.
What is that thing doing?
Well, it's a fish finder. It's probably just a school of mackerel or something all clumped together. There's something else out there.
It's an abandoned boat.
Ben Gardner's boat.
No?
It's all banged up. Sure, I know he's a fisherman. What happened?
Look, Martin, I've got to go down there and check their hull.
Why don't we just tow it all in?
We will. I just got to check something out.
Oh god, are you mad?
Let's tow it in.
Don't worry, Martin. Nothing's gonna happen. I'll be back in 2 minutes.
Really? 2 minutes? A bit longer than that. I would not be swimming at night, especially with like the whole, what, 2 shark attack thing. Is that a tooth? Oh my god! What's going on? Jesus Christ!
The great white Larry, a big and any shark expert in the world will tell you it's a killer. It's a man-eater.
And he's going to continue to feed here as long as there is food in the water.
I mean, we've already had 3 incidents inside of a week, and it's gonna happen again.
A shark is attracted to the exact kind of splashing and activity that occurs whenever human beings go in swimming. You cannot avoid it. I pulled a tooth the size of a shot glass out of the wrecked hull of a boat out there.
Ben Gardner's boat, it was all chewed up. I helped tow it in. You should have seen him. And what did you say the name of this shark is?
Yes, it's a great white.
Look, we depend on the summer people here for our very lives.
I think that I am familiar with the fact that you are going to ignore this particular problem until it swims up and bites you on the ass.
Now, I want those little paint-happy bastards caught and hung up by their Buster Browns.
That's it. Goodbye. It's really a miracle of evolution. All this machine does is swim and eat and make little sharks. And that's all.
God, what is his problem? That's the problem with any kind of government. They just don't give a shit about the people. They just care about making money. Fit in their pockets more.
Now, if you fellas are concerned about the beaches, you do whatever you have to make them safe. But those beaches will be open for this weekend.
There's no need for me to come to Brisbane when I have a great white shark right here.
We've got to have help. Anybody with a gun or a boat.
What did Daisy? Do you read me?
That's Lady Miller. Do you read me? Come in, Hoover. What do you see?
Nothing here, Martin.
If everyone's in their bikinis and stuff, how are you not hot in that suit?
Oh, hi, Larry. Why aren't you in the water? Well,
It's a shark?
I just put some suntan lotion on.
Nobody's going in. Please.
You go in the bloody water. I wouldn't. Oh, for fuck's sake. Why would you... Oh, that mayor needs to go for a bloody swim. Oh, I would not be going out that deep. I'll be staying strictly in the shallows.
Mike, do me a favor, will you? You and the other guys take the boat and put it in the pond instead.
Pond's for old ladies.
I know it's for the old ladies, but just do it for the old man, huh?
I'm pleased and happy to repeat the news that we have in fact caught and killed a large predator.
The temptation of being in the background of a live camera. Is that... Those 2 girls are lucky. God, the panic.
Shark 350.
Is this going to be a different shark? Just don't stand there, get to shore. Oh, you poor thing. Oh, someone got her. Oh, you rotten kids. Oh my god, you're so lucky they didn't just shoot.
Leave me do it. You don't even do it.
Please.
Oh, that's so funny, but awful. You mean kids.
There are 2 kids with a cardboard fin.
Oh, for fuck's sake, now it's a cry wolf. Oh, no.
Michael's in the pub.
Fuck.
Hey, guys.
How did they fall? Did they hit both at the same time? Oh my god. Oh my god, look at the size of it. Oh. Your place, why didn't you have a gun?
He's dead.
He's in shock.
Oh. What some rotten timing. Those kids really fucked everything up. Because of those two kids, everything was focused on them. Evacuated the wrong area, all the boats went straight to the bloody fins. The kids are lucky they didn't get shot. And then when the other girl saw the shark going into the pond, everyone thought it was Cry Wolf at the start.
I'm sorry. I'm truly sorry.
No, you're not.
Pen, Larry, because you're going to do what you do best. You're going to sign this voucher. We're going to hire Quint to kill the shark. Larry, the summer is over. You're the mayor of Shark City. These are in the town's best interest. That's right. You were acting in the town's best interest, and that's why you're going to do the right thing. That's why you're going to sign this. My kids. Well, that means too.
Fucking sign the true villain of the movie. Well, that was hard, wasn't it?
The mirror off my back so I don't have any more of this film crap. Hey, Chief, you try this. Made it myself. Pretty good stuff. Here's to swimming with bow-legged women.
That must have been bad then.
You're gonna need an extra hand.
This is Matt Hooper.
I know who he is, Mr. Hooper. I'm not talking about pleasure boating or day sailing. I'm talking about working for a living. I'm talking about sharking.
Well, I'm not talking about hooking some poor dogfish or sand shark. I'm talking about finding a great white.
I'm talking about porkers, Mr. Hooper.
Porkers?
Just tie me a sheep shack.
I haven't had to pass basic seamanship in a long time. You didn't say how short you wanted it. How's that?
To be fair, I want to go on a sailing trip at some point.
Give me your hands. Looks like a kiddie scissor class has cut it up for a paper doll.
What the fuck's he on about?
You got city hands, Mr. Hooper. You're counting money all your life.
All right. Hey, I don't need this. I don't need this working class hero crap.
Time marker flare, safety fluke, temperature gauge.
Got 5 people go. Is that it? Why didn't you take his boat? His boat was bigger. And newer and looked like it would work.
Portable shower, a monkey. You go inside the cage. Cage goes in the water, sharks in the water. Fair Spanish ladies, for we've received orders for to sail back to...
Black socks, and there's the stuff you know, the zinc oxide and blistex.
Colorful, isn't it? Bring it up with it, Chief! Daylight's wasted! See, you got your rubbers. Died at the age of 103. For 15 years, she kept her virginity. Not a bad record for this vicinity.
That's a cool shot. Just notice he's called the boat Orca. The only predator in the sea that can kill a great white, as far as I'm aware.
This is compressed air. Well, what the hell kind of a knot was that? You pulled the wrong one. Screw around with these tanks and they're gonna blow up.
Seen one eat a rocking chair one time. Hey, Chiefy.
A rocking chair?
Next time you just ask me which line to pull, right? Little brown eel comes out of the cave, swims into the hole. Not too good, is it, Chief?
Why is he in the middle of nowhere? I was about to say, why is he in the middle of nowhere, not near the beaches and stuff where it's been attacking, but with the suspenseful music, I guess this is it. It's either going to be a false alarm or... Oh wow, there's quite a lot to fish in then. I tried it once years ago, but I just couldn't get into it. I just found it too boring.
Hey! I got it! What? Get behind me. Hoover! Reverse her! Ah! Reverse her! No over here, no here. Drowning. Starboard, ain't you watching it? Hoover, neutral!
See, I've only done fishing on a pond, so I don't know the logistics of fishing on a boat.
I don't know, Chief. I don't know. He's very smart and very dumb.
Has he got it?
He's got onto the boat. I think he's got onto the boat. Being a smart, big fish, he's got onto the boat. Keep it steady now. I got something very big.
I don't think so.
You put your gloves on, both of you.
Is it a false alarm? Is he right?
Maybe Big Yahoo in the lab, but out here it's just supercock. If you don't want to backstroke home, you get down here.
All right, you don't want to listen to me, don't listen to me. It's not a shark.
Yeah, I'm guessing, is it Hooper? I'm guessing he's right, and he's wrong.
You're a stingray, but it's definitely a game fish.
What just happened?
Game fish, eh? Stingray, been through this piano wire. You get back on the bridge.
That doesn't prove a damn thing.
Proves that you wealthy college boys don't have the education enough to admit when you're wrong.
Well, that's very mature.
12 minutes, south-southeast now, full throttle.
Aye, aye, sir. Arr, Jim boy, arr.
Hoover, full throttle. Don't have to take this abuse much longer.
Hey, your head's bleeding. First aid there.
I wonder if he's just demanded 10k just so he can get himself a new boat. Or make some improvements to it. Because, what, 50 years ago, 10k is a lot of money. I get you probably wouldn't be able to get a boat like this today with 10k, but...
Slow ahead. I can go slow ahead. Come on down and chump some of this shit. You're gonna need a bigger boat.
Wow, that's a big one.
25. You're gonna need a bigger boat, right?
Circling the boat.
You know, it's definitely the time you don't want to be going swimming.
Further out! Why? Go further out! What for? I need to have something in the foreground to give it some scale.
He's terrified.
We won't be long. We haven't seen anything yet. Don't go out.
That's a bit rude.
Want you to get up on the bridge, just take a forward steady. Hooper, catch the end of this line to the first keg.
What, hey?
Hooper, get clear of the bow. Hooper!
What are you doing?
Hurry up, he's coming straight for us. Don't screw it up now. Don't wait for me.
It's like, what was you doing?
Kill it. Shoot! Alright, let's see how long that barrel takes to bring him up.
What was it, like a weight? Like a float?
We've got one barrel on him, so we stay out here till we find him again.
We can radio in and get a bigger boat out.
He just really wants that bigger boat.
Chief, don't you worry about it, Chief. It won't be permanent. I see something permanent. Boom, boom, boom.
Whoa.
I got that beat. Some moray eel. Bit right through my wetsuit.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
no.
Are they trading scars?
It's a bull shark.
Comparing scars.
Chief, Thresher's tail. You want a drink? Drink to your leg. I'll drink to your leg.
They bonded over scars. Oh my god, that's funny. What's he got?
Hey, see that?
Oh god, how many have they got?
Mary Ellen Moffat.
A what?
She broke my heart.
Can you put your tooth back in, please?
That one there, on your arm.
Oh, well, it's a tattoo. I got that removed.
Don't tell me. Mother.
Someone's drunk.
So, but that's the USS Indianapolis.
The US what?
You were on the Indianapolis?
What happened? Japanese submarine slammed 2 torpedoes into our side, Chief. Vessel went down in 12 minutes.
Wow, shit.
Didn't see the first shark for about half an hour. Tiger, which our bomb mission had been so secret. No distress signal had been sent. Lost 100 men. I don't know how many sharks. Maybe 1,000. I don't know how many men. They average 6 an hour.
Is that a whale?
What's that?
It's a whale. Show me the way to go home.
I had a little drink about an hour ago. By land or sea or foam.
Is that the shark, or has it come loose? Shh! Shut up! Shut up!
It's out of the engine.
Can sharks actually do this? Like, to this level?
Dave, put out the pilot.
Everybody on deck.
Wait, what are you doing?
Well, how much rope did you put on it? You're shooting nowhere near the shark, probably.
Hey, Martin.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay?
I'd love to see a shooting star. Another one. That is some lucky shit. Considering it's 50 years old, that's real. Imagine that, lucky enough to see 2 shooting stars.
All left, ready! It'll only go about 3 inches. All of our injectors got scored from the salt water in the fuel. Once again, now. Wait. The barrel is up. It's right in the stern.
Think he's right out of the keg. Grab the boat hook.
Quint, if we can get close enough, I've got things on board that'll kill him.
Just want to goose him up. Come on. When he runs, you drop that rope or you'll lose your hands. Your fingers torn out at the knuckles. Give it to me a minute.
Fuck it now, that's lucky.
I'm gonna make a phone call.
God, they're so lucky he didn't bite one of their heads off.
Coast Guard, this is the Orca. Do you read me? The Orca, do you... Excuse me, Chief.
That's just great! You're certifiable, Quint, you know that?
Oh, boys. I think he's come back for his noon feeding.
Obviously, he's panicking and he's being greedy, so it's a bit of an in-between. Why not put 2 barrels on it? I mean, it's already pulled 1 under. Did it just roar? Do sharks roar? So it's got 2 now.
2 barrels and he's going down again.
2? Oh, he didn't stay down this time.
They're up again!
Now what?
Well, why don't we start leading the shark into shore instead of him leading us out to sea? We're gonna back her up now. You watch those barrels, boys. Watch you.
All right, gentlemen, snag him. Now then, time for the stern piece.
Let me over.
It'll lock itself off. Give him room, Brody. Give him.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, bloody hell.
At home, we got a taxidermy man. He's gonna have a heart attack when he sees what I brought him. Roll back! You're losing a cleat. Look at that mother. God, this one too. They're both going. He's eating his way right through that line.
Out of my way.
Untie us! He'll pull out the transom! I can't! He's trying to run!
He's pulling the bloody boat.
I can't hold it!
Wow. That is one strong shark. So he's not strong enough to keep 3 barrels
Can't stay
down.
down with 3 barrels on it.
Trying to go under!
Yeah, you can with 3 barrels on him. Not with 3, you can.
How strong would a shark have to be to, like, actually do that? Is this something that's still used today? And how many barrels is, like, the most ever reported, I wonder? If there's any, like, shark documentary geniuses out there watching this.
You ever have one do this before?
No.
God, they're sinking.
He's chasing us, I don't believe it.
Well, they're running away from him now.
Throw him in the shallow water. Gonna throw him in and drown him.
How do you drown a shark?
Wait, don't put that much pressure on him.
So he puts more on.
I break the insurance here!
He's losing it.
All right, stop the boat. Stop the boat! Stop it!
Oh, bloody. Oh my god, the boat's sinking.
What? Dave,
Oh my god, are they going to end up in the water by the end of this?
what exactly can you do with these things of yours?
No, he's desperate.
Well, I think I can pump 20 cc's of strychnine nitrate into him if I can get close enough.
You get this little needle through his skin?
But if I can get him close enough to this cage, I think I could get him in the mouth or the
That
eye.
shark will put that cage to
You got any better suggestions?
Easy. Easy. All right. Easy.
After seeing what that shark can do to that boat, you are brave for getting in that tiny little cage.
Try to keep him off me until I'm lower.
How low are you going?
Okay, I'm ready.
God, that's a really tiny cage. It doesn't give you any room to move around in there. Look different then. Yeah, take that off. Don't put your hand out. Wait for it to come. Is there another fucking hell, look at that hole! Is there 2 sharks now? Blimey. Shit. Oh, fuck now, he's brave for swimming down.
Bring him up now! Come on, quick, bring him in!
Yeah, get out of the way. It's gonna go. Fuck, that was lucky.
Rig something. Rig something. That's real. It's coming.
That would be scary, but because it's old, it looks a little bad. No, has he got him? Bloody hell, look at the size of it. Ooh. That would be such an uncool way to go. But you don't want to stay inside that now. You want to get on top of it, get as high up as you can. Come on, get out of there. Them sharks swim backwards. I thought sharks could only swim forward. It's lucky they're not doing the jumping out the water thingy.
Show me the tank. Show me the tank. Fire, you son of a...
Well done. Oh. Yeah, I think they're very lucky they didn't do the jumpy out the water thingy that I've seen great white still on documentaries. But I guess they probably didn't have the capability of getting the sharks to do that back in the back 50 years ago. Is that can't even remember his name now.
Quint. No.
You should definitely have that money for yourself. Brody? I think that's his name. I haven't got a clue what his name is. I've completely forgotten. Yeah, how many days have you been?
It's Tuesday, I think.
It's been at least 2 days.
I used to hate the water.
Oh, still to hate it after that. Oh, wow. Well, that wasn't bad for a 50-year-old film. So that was it was a fun horror. It was good for a 50-year-old film. It wasn't that bad. I think my heart rate went a little bit a couple times. I definitely saw 100 on the heart rate monitor. As an old 50-year-old film, I didn't think it was too bad. It definitely got me a few times on the jump scare. It definitely was nowhere near as scary as The Boogeyman or Event Horizon. And obviously this is the first film I've got a heart rate monitor attached to the film, so I'm not going to be able, I don't have anything to compare the heart rate to just yet, but it is probably going to be a close call between this or 100 feet that's going to be at the bottom, but we'll find out. But in all, it is a great cast, and one thing I think I do like about an old film is they're not trying to push drop-dead gorgeous people in front of you all the time. If you look in modern films, I find that nearly every single person within the film is just drop-dead gorgeous, unless they're literally intended to look not good looking. Whereas in Jaws, especially the beach, if you look around, you just got loads of just average, everyday people around, and it's not like you've got supermodels lined up and down the beach and you can even say the same for the main cast. All the main cast were just average-looking people. Back when it wasn't all about looks, it was about people's acting performances, and all the actors were in here were absolutely great. Now for the shark. The shark was a little bit rocky. Obviously, they used a fake shark for most of the scenes. There was two scenes where I do recall seeing 2 or 3 scenes where they've used a real shark, and it looked really obvious it was a different shark. I think there was one scene they actually did a really good job of finding a suitable size shark, but there was a couple other scenes where it just looked like the shark was so much smaller than the fake shark they were using. But as I said, for a 50-year-old film, that's really good going for what they did. And obviously, they're lucky. And I think the 3 guys trying to hunt the shark were really lucky that the film wasn't made today, as they'd have a shark actually doing like the jump out the water thing that I know great whites actually do in real life. From all the documentaries I've seen of a great white, they attack from underneath. But it was a fun old film, and I will be watching all the sequels every week, so come back and watch those. At the end of it, I will rank all 4 films. So, until next week, I'll see you guys then. Bye!